Erin Kellyman is going to be playing a huge role in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and she may even be the big bad villain of the series. And based off set photos and set descriptions and all that good stuff, it seems like maybe she's playing the Marvel character Songbird. I hope not, because I'd rather see her introduced as Screaming Mimi in the MCU and then later transformed into Songbird as she is in the comics. But then in the trailer we saw her as a Flag Smasher, so I have no idea what's going on there. But now we do have a new report from Roger Wardell, the new Roger Wardell, aka Wardell Roger. Who knows if it's the real one or a fake one? We don't really know, but I do want to give a quick spoiler warning, even though this is not at all confirmed, but just, don't say I didn't warn you if this ends up being true, because it does seem like something the MCU would do. So Roger Wardell just tweeted out this morning basically saying that in this series, Erin Kellyman is not Songbird, and she is actually the granddaughter of the Red Skull. Now, this is interesting because we know that this series, even though this series is about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it is basically a Captain America series with all these other Captain America characters in here. So, with the return of Red Skull in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, that all got us super excited, like, oh, are we going to see him at some point in Phase 4? Especially now that the Soul Stone has been taken, and he's basically been freed. So it makes sense if he'd pop up on Earth and be like, alright, I'm free now, let's go do some evil stuff again. And I know some people are like, well, after all that time and all that knowledge, maybe he's been redeemed and he's not an evil guy anymore. But I don't care, I just want to see some evil Red Skull again, and this would be the perfect opportunity to do it. And in the comics, his granddaughter's name is Sin. That's all I know about her, is just that her name is Sin. And if this report from Roger Wardell ends up being true, then that means that Erin Kellyman is playing Sin. And this, like I said, this would just be a great reintroduction to the character of Red Skull. You could have it be that maybe those two are working together. Maybe she's trying to avenge him or continue on his legacy, maybe start up HYDRA again, and then maybe we'll see Red Skull cameo here with Ross Marquand, who did the voice and everything in Infinity War and Endgame. So I would just love to see that. And then I'd also love to see something similar to what we got in Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the cartoon animated series, where Red Skull was like, he was like a senator or some kind of high-ranking politician, and then like you take off his mask and it turns out it's Red Skull. So that would be awesome if Red Skull was like kind of similar to HYDRA infiltrating S.H.I.E.L.D. in Captain America the Winter Soldier. I'd love to see something like that with Red Skull. So guys, this would be awesome if it ends up being true. And this does seem likely because this seems very similar to like the reveal of William Ginteriva from the first Iron Man movie was working with Mysterio in Spider-Man Far From Home. So this seems like a very similar reveal that I feel like would be a big reveal, so that's why I kind of said like spoiler warning and everything. But this sounds absolutely insane, and I really hope this is true because I love the Red Skull, and I would love to see him return to the MCU with a bigger role this time and see him battle the new Captain America with Sam Wilson. So guys, let me know down in the comments below, would you like to see this twist of Erin Kellyman's character being the granddaughter of the Red Skull? And would you like to see the Red Skull return to the MCU for a bigger role in Phase 4? So, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.